Which star is it?
This week, Diane Cannon, John Ritter. From Seventh Heaven, Stephen Collins. Becker's Terry Farrell. Vivica A. Fox. From the Parkers, Monique. Everybody Loves Raymond's Brad Garrett. Jeffrey Tambor. And starring Whoopi Goldberg. With your host, Tom Bergeron. All on Hollywood Squares. And here's Tom Bergeron.
Thank you, Shadow. Welcome to the show. It was the lovely Vivica A. Fox who once ran from a zit in a commercial. Now, was this is like a...
Clara Still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a zit commercial. It was my very first job.
And this was like a guy in a zit suit?
No, it was actually like a large voice that came on, and we were running, and we were, of course, running from the camera, and he was going, "Don't let the zits catch you! Don't let them catch you!"
Well, good. Want to welcome the whole gang of 9 to the Nut House here, and also our returning champion, Melba Gibson. She has $15,000 in cash and stuff. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Your challenger, Mr. X, is John Curran. Welcome, John. Good to have you here. I want to remind you at home to pay particular attention to our Secret Square because starting this season, you can also win the Secret Square prizes. We'll be telling you more about that as we move through the show. First game is worth $1,000. John, I would caution you and Melba. It's tic-tac-toe, pretty straightforward in that regard, but be careful. All of our stars are encouraged to occasionally bluff to try to trip you up. John, you start.
Let's start off with Whoopi Goldberg.
All right, Whoopi. What did Pocahontas appear on in 1875?
American Bandstand. She was on a $20 bill.
I will disagree.
$20 bill. $20 bill. Circle gets that one. Break for you right out of the gate, Melba.
Monique, please.
Monique, all right. From the Parkers on UPN. 2 can play that game at a theater near you, and your radio show is in Washington?
Washington, D.C., WHUR 96.3.
All righty, good enough.
Yes.
Guys might not want to jump onto this fashion trend, Monique. A recent survey found almost half of all women think this is a turnoff. What?
A wedding ring. No. Okay. Actually, I love it on my husband, but it's a goatee.
I disagree.
No piercings. Pierced stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't do
your
it.
lips, yeah. All right, Circle gets that one, too. All right, John.
Diane Cannon's a block.
Diane Cannon from Three Sisters on NBC with JC with her.
With JC, this is Jeepers Creepers.
You know what, Tom? I just had my apartment sprayed for those. I gotta tell you.
Not
They're everywhere.
No.
Diane, while on a safari in Africa, Jane Porter fell for a near-naked athletic guy who lives in a tree. What's his name?
What's his number? No.
Tarzan.
I'll agree.
Absolutely. Tarzan. X gets the block. Melba?
Vivica A. Fox.
Vivica A. Fox. All right. In a recent Glamour magazine poll, Vivica, women were asked if they thought it possible to teach a so-so lover to be a great lover. Did most say yes or no?
Yes.
I agree.
Hope springs eternal if other things don't. Yes, that's right. Circle gets the square. All right, John.
Terry Farrell to block.
Terry Farrell from Becker. And the upcoming CBS movie of the week, Code 1114, Thriller.
Thriller.
According to the North American Blueberry Council, how do you make a blueberry grunt?
It's like in one of those women's magazines. It's a blueberry smoothie. You mix yogurt and ice cubes and you blend it in a blender. That's a blueberry grunt.
I'll agree.
You bake it. It's a dumpling, actually. That's that bluff I was warning you about. Melva, can't give you that one. You have to earn it yourself.
Terry for the win.
All right, Terry, here we go for $1,000. Who does does the all-knowing Dr. Joyce Brothers say makes love more often? Married couples today or married couples 60 years ago?
Definitely 60 years ago. Not only were they more relaxed, they had more time.
I agree.
60 years ago, yeah. Circle gets the square and the win for $1,000. We'll have the $1,000 Secret Square game in a moment. We're going to take a break. Before we do, here's a Hollywood Squares quickie for you. What music icon fought 22 bouts as a boxer before he devoted his life to making rock and roll? I'll tell you. It was Billy Joel who boxed his way to the top of the charts. Billy Joel. Welcome back to Hollywood Squares. We're going to get back to a Secret Square game in just a moment. Let's meet our players, though. John Kerwin, Mr. X, our challenger. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, I work as a hotel concierge. I'm originally from New York City.
Yay!
And thank you. And I just went whitewater rafting with my beautiful girlfriend, Stacy.
All right, very good. Melba Gibson, our returning champion, has won the first game already. We'll start the Secret Square game in a moment. Remind us about yourself, Melba.
Well, I'm originally from Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm an abstract artist. I use mixed media, and my primary subjects are Africans.
All right, well, good.
All right,
Welcome back
Melba.
to day 2 for you. We're going to start a Secret Square game. Before we do, I want to remind you, starting in 3 weeks, each of our contestants here will be playing for one of you. If a contestant wins, you win the Secret Square prize as well. So stay tuned later in the show for complete rules, where to send your postcards. And if you're going to participate, you'll pay particular attention, I hope, to who our Secret Square is in just a moment. The game's worth $1,000, and today we're adding to the Secret Square stash this.
It's a trip to Las Vegas. You and a guest will spend 5 days in exciting Las Vegas, courtesy of OneTravel.com. Take time to explore some of the city's most popular daytime and nighttime attractions. The trip worth $2,321.
Our Secret Square is worth $4,421, and let's show you at home who the Secret Square is. Now you know. All right, Melba, you won the last one. You start this one.
Stephen Collins, please.
Stephen Collins, all right, from Seventh Heaven, Monday nights on the WB. In Romania, it's a bit of a curse to come from a big family. Legend has it the seventh son of a seventh son is doomed to become what?
To become poor.
I disagree.
To become a vampire. Yeah, Circle gets the square. All right, John.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi. Whoopi, studies show that if you want to sell your strudel...
Oh, you nasty dog.
Oh, no. If you're strudel selling, you have a better chance if you sell it in which color box?
Well, I haven't had to sell my strudel in a while. I suspect surveys like this would say that it should be a pink box.
I'll agree.
A pink
A
box
pink
it is.
box.
Yes, X gets the square. All right, Melba.
Monique, please.
Monique, all right. Monique, according to the Academy of Television Arts and Science, which TV host holds the record for the greatest number of Emmy Awards won by a performer for a single series?
Johnny Carson.
I agree.
With 13 daytime Emmys, Bob Barker. Bob Barker. X gets that square. Shoots right in the stage, as a matter of fact. John?
Diane Cannon for the win.
For the win and a tie game. All right, Diane. Diane, for up to an hour after eating them, Psychology Today claims mashed potatoes can help improve your what?
I can't remember. No, it's your memory. For just an hour, but for 1 hour, your memory gets better after eating mashed potatoes.
I'll agree.
Yeah, your memory. That's right. We got a tie game. All right. John Ritter was our Secret Square. We'll move that Las Vegas trip into tomorrow's Secret Square. It'll be worth over $6,000. We'll continue with Hollywood Squares in a moment, but first, here's more information about the Secret Square. Kick off a $2,000 tiebreaker game, and our challenger, John Kerwin, you get to start.
Whoopi Goldberg.
All right, we'll stop. Whoopi, in one of his last books, Dr. Seuss addressed aging and created a character named Dr. Sinatra. What is the name of the book?
What is the name of the book? Oh, The Places You'll See.
I agree.
You're only old once.
side.
Circle gets the square. All right, Melba.
Terry, please.
Terry Farrell, all right. All right, Terry. Classic television sitcoms Maude and the Jeffersons were direct spin-offs of what popular TV series?
And I grew up on this, All in the Family.
I agree.
All in the Family, that's right. Circle gets the square. All right, John.
Stephen Collins for the block.
All right, Stephen. Who is the oldest and longest-serving senator in United States history?
I think that's Mr. Strom Thurmond.
I'll agree.
From South Carolina, he's 98 years old. That's right. X gets the block. All right, Melba.
Vivica A. Fox.
Vivica A. Fox, all right. From 2 can play this game in theaters near you. Vivica, a major university study has shown that people who do this to other people are 47% more likely to have heart problems. Do what to other people?
Smoke?
I agree.
Interrupt in conversation. Your body perceives the verbal competition as a form of aggression which raises the heart rate and could lead to problems later.
Wow.
X gets the square. All right, John.
Brad Garrett.
Brad Garrett from everybody. Loves Raymond. Brad, this famous phrase was first uttered in 1956 after Elvis's last appearance on the Louisiana Hayride radio show. The announcer said, Elvis has what?
Elvis has accidentally eaten the bass player. It's a very, very easy one. Elvis has left the building.
I agree.
You got it. X gets the square. All right. All right, Melba.
Diane Cannon, please.
All right, for the block. Here we go. Imagine this, Diane. You got JC. You're washing him in tomato juice. Why?
Because he just got out of a vat of vodka.
That's a good one, Diane.
You know what? It's either that or that. And so I'm going to say that. He was sprayed by a skunk.
I agree.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea to do for yourself, too. Yeah, got sprayed by a skunk. Circle gets the block. We get a break. Got another quickie for you first. As a struggling actor, this Hollywood action star once took a job cleaning lion cages at the Bronx Zoo. You know who it is? Sylvester Stallone was cleaning cages at the Bronx Zoo, making the lions cower. That's who. All right, welcome back to the show. We're in a tiebreaker game. Our challenger, John Kerwin, your turn.
Monique for the block.
Monique, all right, for the diagonal block. In Great Britain, a survey revealed that 90% of women don't buy the right size of this. So a high-tech machine has been launched in over 300 stores that determines the correct size of what?
The correct size of the bra, the brassiere.
I'll disagree.
Yep, the machine's sensors take 4 measurements and test the pressure with the bra applied to the skin. I'd like to be there for that. Okay, so that can't give you that one, Melba. You got to earn it yourself.
Monique for the win.
All right, and $2,000. In what novel does a man named Sidney say, it is a far, far better thing I do than I have ever done?
I just read this. It's The Mount of Monte Cristo.
I agree.
It's A Tale of Two Cities. X gets the square. All right, John.
Jeffrey Tambor for the win.
For the win and $2,000. Jeffrey and Stephen King's The Shining, little Danny Torrance has The Shine. What is it?
You know, I was in The Shining.
Were you?
Yeah. You remember the twin girls who died?
Yeah.
That was me. He saw the past. He saw dead people. He saw, he had ESP. He had all of that.
Oh, all right, so...
I'll agree.
Yes, psychic powers. Yes, that's right. X gets the square. And the wins for $2,000. Next game is worth $4,000. John, you kick it off.
Whoopi Goldberg.
All right, Whoopster. Shakespeare said, if music be the food of love, then do this. Do what?
If music be the food of love, play on.
I'll agree.
Play on, yes. X gets the square. Number.
Terry, please.
All right, Terry. Here we go. What is the only common gem produced by a living creature?
I love jewelry. It's a pearl.
I agree.
Produced by an oyster. Yes, that's right. Circle gets it. All right, John.
Jeffrey Tambor.
Jeffrey Tambor. Okay, Jeffrey. We call a slip of the tongue that reveals some unconscious desire a what?
Freudian slip.
I'll agree.
Freudian slip, yes. X gets the square. All right, Melba?
John Ritter for the block.
All right, John, for the block. In the U.S. conflict in Grenada in 1984, John, there were 7,000 troops who landed, yet 8,600 of these were given what?
I think they got, as opposed to a Congressional Medal of Honor, they got from Reagan a Presidential Medal of Honor.
I agree.
Yeah, 7,000 landed, 8,600 got medals. Do you do the math? Yes, that's right. Circle gets the block. All right, John?
Diane Cannon for the block.
Okay, Diane, here we go. In comic books, Jimmy Olsen was a Cub newspaper reporter who often got himself in sticky situations. What hero always came to his rescue?
Superman!
I agree.
Yes, that's right. Yes, okay, X gets the block. Melba. All right, well, I'd call Melba's name, but unfortunately the buzzer means we are out of time. Don't have time for questions. You got 2 circles up there. So that means you leave us today with $2,000 and all told with $17,000 in cash and prizes. Thanks, Melba. It's been a pleasure having you here. Hope you enjoyed yourself. But John, you got 3 X's up there. You got $4,500 today. You're our new champion.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Now let's play for bonus prize. Each star has one. They total over $100,000. Here are some samples.
There's a check for $10,000 and an exotic trip to Malaysia. You and a guest will spend 9 days basking in the sun and exploring the tropical islands and lush rainforests, courtesy of Tourism Malaysia. Plus, enjoy award-winning service on Malaysia Airlines, a trip worth $9,860.
All right, there's also a car lurking up there, and this is it, John.
The Chevy S10 pickup from Chevy. The most dependable, long-lasting trucks on the road. Worth $17,391.
All right, John, you know how it works. All you got to do is pick a star.
I got to go with Jeffrey Tambor.
All right, Jeffrey, what are we playing for?
All right, free dentistry. No, that's not
lovely.
it. $10,000.
Oh, very good. Okay. Which of these actresses has an Oscar-winning mother? Kate Hudson, Gwyneth Paltrow, or Melanie Griffith?
Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson.
I will agree.
Goldie Hawn won for Cactus Flower in 1969. You got it. All right, John. Day 1 of your championship, you've got $14,500 in cash and prizes. Coming back on Monday, right? Hang on to that as a souvenir. On behalf of all the stars, I'm Tom Bergeron. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday on Hollywood Squares. Take care.
On a postcard, list the name and date of 3 celebrity secret squares from any week of shows. Please include your name, age, address, and...
Cram contestants have 24 hours to fill their heads with facts. Host Graham Elwood crams his show into 30 minutes. They all could use a good night's sleep.
It's called sleep deprivation, and it's sweeping across the nation.
Stay up and watch Cram tonight at 10:30 Eastern and Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
In the U.S. conflict in Grenada in 1984, John, there were 7,000 troops who landed, yet 8,600 of these were given what?
I think they got, as opposed to a Congressional Medal of Honor, they got from Reagan a Presidential Medal of Honor.
I agree.
Yeah, 7,000 landed, 8,600 got medals. Do you do the math? Yes, that's right. Circle gets the block. All right, John?
Diane Cannon for the block.
Okay, Diane, here we go. In comic books, Jimmy Olsen was a Cub newspaper reporter who often got himself in sticky situations. What hero always came to his rescue?
Superman!
I agree.
Yes, that's right. Yes, okay, X gets the block. Melba. All right, well, I'd call Melba's name, but unfortunately the buzzer means we are out of time. Don't have time for questions. You got 2 circles up there. So that means you leave us today with $2,000 and all told with $17,000 in cash.